now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, there's some interesting content right here, man. It's, it's a little different from everything else that we've been seeing. And this one right here, it hits the nail on the head. Everybody been asking this question, and everybody been talking about this subject for a long time, and it's whack accused Adam of putting black men against each other for content. And it seems like, man, that's definitely the content that everybody wants to hear. They say, man, people go on here, man, and sometimes the issues that linger from this show goes back to the streets, and they said that this show is keeping up a lot of conflict that's going on in the streets. Well, this stuff been going on in the streets for, before No Jumper even started, but now that it's highlighted in front of millions of people seeing it, and sometimes that could trigger and influence a whole lot of gang tension in the streets. What do y'all think, man? I think that when you go on this show, you already know what you're heading for, you already know what you're looking for, and you already know what to expect. So do I think that this have a lot to do with us going against each other, man? It could be, it could be a little bit, but at the same time, man, a lot of jealousy within our own plays a big part of that as well. But I'm gonna let y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section and let y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that this show is contributing to a whole lot of nonsense that's going on, or do y'all think that it's just over exaggerating? Let's get to this, man. Let's see what they talking about real quick. Let's go.
I gotta say it. I never wanted to say it. Yeah. But you don't give a fuck about what happened to no black man up here, long as it's content.
Oh, God.
No, for real. Like, if you know a situation lead to violence, right? Long as you get it on camera, you cool with it.
That's your response to me saying that I would like for you guys to have a conversation and that I would have security on deck to make sure that there was no violence. Your response is you don't care about black on black violence and you actually want to encourage it after, again, I had just stated all of the lengths.
No, he didn't. Did he say that? Whack, I know you didn't say that, man. Well, you do it too, man. You do promote a lot of that too in this content in y'all defense. But I know you didn't tell him that. Come on, man. Let me know you didn't tell him that.
So that I would go to make sure there was no violence. Checkmate.
Here go the thing, bro. I'm not the others.
Smack the like button if you just saw that beat down.
What beat down?
The fact that you tried to call me racist in the dumbest possible way.
Racist?
Yeah, you did. You said I love black people killing each other, even though I just explained how I would go so far out of my way to make sure that very thing did not happen.
Why you think 4X's is tripping? Nigga, you brought everything he don't get along with, and you brought shit in this building that you didn't bring in this building when he was healthy. You brought shit in this building to talk about him and antagonize him when he was laid up.
That's
like, dude, believe bullshit, nigga. You brought a Hoover in this bitch.
I do a weekly podcast.
You brought a Hoover.
You did do that. You did bring a Hoover up in the building. It seemed like when 4 extras left, you brought a Hoover up in the building because you knew that would cause a lot of attention. Now that the neighborhood crip is gone, we're going to bring the Hoover criminal up in here, and then we're going to get them to talk about that. And now you got somebody from Hoover on there that's actually on the news. I seen my boy Hawk. Shout out Hawk. He's on there. So it seemed like this stuff is well thought up and planned. Let's go.
And there's one thing is he ain't tripping.
Hoover, who you know yourself that I had been talking to for months and finally got on the podcast.
It's one thing.
And didn't ask him about 4 extras hand. He just talked about it.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. It's one thing if you would have just potted. But the minute he go, listen, no.
So you not only want your ego to be protected on this podcast, you also want everybody else to have control over who gets interviewed. The exact thing that you once hated on 4 Extra for doing because you blacklisted, 4 Extra told me that he didn't want me to have B Braze on, and I agreed. And you told me that was super fucked up that I gave in to him doing that. And now you're claiming that not only can I not interview anybody that you don't get along with, but that 4 Extra now should be mad at me for doing that exactly.
So is it some gatekeeping going on over here? Is it gatekeeping? Nah, we don't want them on here. We want them on here. Is it gatekeeping going on right now? Seems like Adam is telling. He's telling on you.
You know what I told B Braze? I said, bro, if and when you go on there, do you. Don't put too much time into another nigga because it's your time.
This is a Whack 100 hypocrisy
no, this
hour.
is real shit. But to allow a direct op, now this real shit on, to come on here, that's cool, your platform, run your content. But the minute the nigga got to making jokes about his hand, 4 extras in his mind, believe it or not, in his mind, dude looked at you as something else. Now, I'm going to ask you on some real shit.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, man. Something happened to me, then you bring my op on here to talk about. I'll be hot about that. Just like you brung somebody on there to talk about R&B, which was foul. You allowed them to get on there and talk about. Now, listen, if you got a problem with a dude, that's cool. But when you bring somebody on here to go at somebody woman, that's nasty, nasty work. And I think that you do be knowing exactly what you're doing for this content. But we is in the content space, y'all.
Know if you have brothers, right? But if you had a brother, okay, but if you had a brother sibling, I don't think you'll let a motherfucker sit here that you know is his op and talk about his misfortunes. I don't think you would allow that. You might let him sit here to talk, but
I run a podcast in which a variety of different personalities have conversations on camera, and no, I'm not going to be policing those conversations so that every other host doesn't get their feelings hurt. I guess unless they put up a big enough stink like you've done.
Have you ever policed yours? Have you ever took something out you didn't want in there about you?
Maybe once in a blue moon.
Okay, well, shit. I mean, I don't think 4 extras ever asked about it. And I told Gumby. We talked. I said, yo, bro, you got up there, you lied on me, what you said. And I said, bro, you know where you was at. And he said straight up, I was there to get some get back. He, in his head, in his little mind, he think it's favoritism towards neighborhoods. No, motherfucker. It ain't been no Hoovers or no Venice Showlines or 50 other gangs of people that's out there doing anything that said, hey, come on up. You get what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do. If you got Brick Baby that happen to be from there and 4 extras from wherever the fucking Crip Mac, that's very entertaining. Don't get mad because these individuals, right, are doing something to attract people's attention. I asked him, give me a Hoover. The only Hoover we got the little rapper Jap, Alshon Martin, the Treyway dude,
Jab and Treyway,
and the dude that unalived,
Blockstar. I wouldn't say his career is necessarily really took off. No,
but
yet.
what I'm saying though, right? So when he came up here talking about the Hoovers don't get no love, it been 4, 5 of them in the seat. Does he know how much motherfucking flack you caught?
He had T-Rail up there first. T-Rail was the first one that kicked it off. And I think the most talented one that they had might have been T-Rail, but I also think that Gumby, man, I think that Gumby could pull this off. We didn't make our videos about him and say what we said about him, but I think he could pull it off. He got the crooked mouth like he on that meth, and he funny, man. I think that he would be the one that I think they should keep him on there, man.
Allowing the Blockstar or Rock, whatever his name is, to sit up in here.
It's true.
Right? So for his mind to go there, oh, this is that. Nah, he just wanted an opportunity to down and disrespect that. And I'm gonna be real. I think Brick Baby, your comrade, Crip Mac, I know that's your boy. Right? And 4 extras at the end of the day, we all thought it was a little stronger than that. But I just...
Okay, by what logic could I, as a person who has made fun of T-Rail and his tiny crippled hand over and over and over
y'all
on this
go
podcast,
back and forth.
How could I justify...
But can we all agree that... let's agree. I want to engage with y'all real quick. Let's agree. Let's say this. Adam have put more black people on. What I mean by giving them opportunities, bringing them to this show, than any other black person that we have seen with a show on the internet. A lot of these dudes got their shows, they got their content, but they don't put nobody on. These dudes, even though that they say they turn each other on, he have gave a lot of brothers action to come on there and promote their stuff. Now, if you want to get on there and talk crazy, that's on you, but he have gave a lot of young dudes jobs. It's dudes on there right now. I don't know how much they getting, but they could be in the streets. They could be in the hood. I seen young Aunt Hefe and them on there right now. Matter of fact, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this stuff real quick. Let me just show y'all something, man. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's go to the history, and we gonna see. Let's go to No Jumper News. They live. Where is it at real quick, man? Let's go down. Let's go down. They was live a few minutes ago. Let's go down. Matter of fact, let's just put it in real quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all something, man. Here we go. Bam. Let's click this in. They was live. I don't think they live no more. Let me see. No, I don't think. Yes, is they live? No, they're not live. But anyway, man, they had it cracking over there, man. They did have it cracking. They had it going on, and he did get them an opportunity. He gave them action, man. He gave a lot of dudes action that a lot of these dudes that been in this space don't get nobody action. But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Adam 22 is pinning blacks against each other on his show, using it to cause violence in the streets? Or do y'all look at it as just being content? These guys come on here and they want to get themselves known. They want to get their channels popping. They want to get whatever they doing cracking. And they use this space to act crazy and say some of the most craziest stuff. What y'all think? Because there's a lot of dudes, like I say, I ain't gave nobody no shot. Let me get your thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.